big video. You clicked on the right video. Welcome to SuckProfessor, everybody. It's me, Hank. We're playing. Look at this gorgeous morning. We just had a nice sleep through the rain, and we're up here on part 64 of our blind playthrough of Valheim. We're going to go fight the Elder. After doing some scouting, we've recently discovered the power of leaving map markers, which by the end of this game, this thing is going to be filled. And it would have already been if I knew how to do that shit. So here's what we need to do. I don't even know if this is going to work. It might not. I have the deer heads. I'm hoping that's all I need. But I'm going to eat meat. I'm going to eat some sugar and mushrooms. And we are pretty much loaded for bear. Get rid of those dandelions because those are bad luck to bring into a fight. And let's see. I want to have my best flaming arrows equipped. I've got troll stuff. I don't know if I'm equipped enough. I don't know what to expect here. But if we die, we have claimed a bed in that little gumbelow over there. So, this is exciting. Finally realizing... Mother... Kill you. Actually, you can come with me. Nah, I don't want to risk being attacked double, you know. Because my health is, you know, I want to keep my health roughly. I should have waited to eat until a little closer, but... Oh man, our health is up over 100. I don't even know if this will work. I got a feeling I might need the Ekathir head to make it work. So what are those? Look at this, huh? Pretty cool. Let's go control F3. No graphics. What's on those? Those don't look like deer sculptures. I can't even tell what those are. Take that! Didn't work. Uh-oh. Hunt their kin. Burn their young. What's a young deer? I guess, is that just a head? What else could that be? Burn their young. Let's try it. Nothing happens. Does that mean Ekathir? I got a feeling that's what that means. And can I smash these blocks? Fuck. There's a young one. Do I chase the young ones into it? Shoot him right up the butt. Right up the pooper. Boom. That came out his nostril. I mean, one of his nostrils. Or her nostrils. Fuck. I gotta assume that means Ekathir. Because this is the elder to Ekathir. Maybe if I shoot these things. You think that would upset an ancient demon? Fuck. Well, this is a bunch of build-up for nothing. Now I gotta go drive all the way back. Alright. God damn it. It's not gonna... It takes so long. Let's do some dungeons. And get some metal. Damn it. Okay, let's go do this dungeon. We gotta have some adventure today, right? I promised this would be a good video. Not just some schmuck talking about forestry while picking up mushrooms. Though, to be honest, a day picking up mushroom is better than a day at work. Tell you that much. Unless your job is picking up mushrooms. Carrot seeds. How's my inventory anyway? It's totally filled with garbage. So there won't be room for all my rubies. Ugh. Deer hide. Hammer. Wood. We'll see it. We'll put the bones out. I'll definitely be picking up bones out of this. If I know one thing about dungeons, they're full of bones. They're like Pornhub. Okay. In we go. Turning off this light so I can see. I didn't even think to bring an Ekathir head when I left way back when. Hey! You don't look like you were pre-approved for this private orgy. You must be this thin. Alright. Torch? Oh god. I don't like the spear is good because it's stabby stab. There we go, Surtling core. Uh-oh, that noise. Alright, just checking, making sure. Was that a spawner activating, I think? Thought I ran by a door. Alright. What if like a bunch of skeletons formed a band and they were all just the rib xylophone band? It's the only instrument they could play, because it's the only instrument skeletons can play. To be honest, we all know that. And they just play each other. They don't actually have rib xylophones. They just whack each other with bone things. You know. Nope. It does. Oh. It does occur to me that maybe the skeleton heads can be used inside here, similarly to the the way you provoke Ecthyr. Maybe you have to put a skeleton head somewhere. Oh, damn it. Okay. Crap. Now that they've got their production going. Don't mind if I do. I'm missing it. God damn it. That's ridiculous. Okay. I punched him. Alright. Let's eat. Nope, not yet. Okay, so we came in. Start to the right. Work our way around. That's definitely not a thing. Door. Door. Weapon. Spear. Yeah, the young, when they say young for elder, I can't think of anything else. It's not like I've seen any baby deer or something like that. So we'll bring back some minerals. We'll bring back some Surtling cores. Curious to see what else those are for. Something in there, I think. Shit, come on. I threw it. Oh. Okay, rubies. Oh man, feathers. I should have said feathers. 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 That is it. Yeah, this one was small. Okay, so do I have any skeleton heads? Good. I want to try it out. I don't know where. Or does it have to say like it's an altar? Maybe there's nothing to this idea. Did I go this way? I did. Okay. No, let's get out the spear. Oh, look at that. There's a big fella. Nope, no idea. There's a spawner too, which is no good. Oh god. Rancid. That must mean poison. Did I get poisoned? I did not. Alright, let's fight on my office. This is like meeting with the CEO of the company. We're a family, don't you know? We're like a big family. Now go starve, because you're no longer making me money, you fucking idiot. Oh yeah, and here, you can have Cobra. Go ahead, take Cobra. Now that you have no income. You can spend $900 a month on your health care that you're never going to use, and even if you did, you wouldn't be able to afford it. Boy, this pandemic, I've definitely been rancid a lot. I'm talking about not showering. Come on, swing. Swing, get back here. He's on psilocybin. He doesn't know where he is. Oh, yes. Come on, give me something for that. What, I don't get anything big for that? I don't get his rancid ass. We better get in there and destroy the pit, or the pile, I mean. Okay, we need to... Shit. Eat. Sword. Bone pile. Okay. Why am I not... I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Okay. That's good. That's probably the boss of the level. Any, you know, like I don't think there's anywhere else where it's gonna get tougher than that. Like this. Why can't I put a skeleton head on this? On that. Put it in the... Can't use skeleton on Certling core. That's funny how it thinks it's still there. Put a skeleton head on the thing. I've always wanted to destroy an ancient relic. Okay. Well, I think that's it for that. What is that on the ground? Anything? All right. One mushroom. But doesn't that seem like a trap? This game could be a lot crueler than they are with like those little bits where you slide down and stuff. Alright, my health is looking really good. Like this could be, you know. Okay, I think there's just this door. Oh, ghost. All I know to do is just violent. Last ghost I encountered, I shot a bunch. This ghost was guarding their little storage room here with all their... on the bones of his buds. Or her buds. But let's be honest, no woman's dumb enough to get talked into that stupid job. Stand here. If something comes at you, just keep being you. You'll scare it off. Alright, so what do we get? Skirtling core is 8 out of 10. It's good. Maybe we'll go do the other one just because we want to load up for our trip home. Alright, well, we own the fuck out of that one. Why did I think to bring a head of the Ecathere guy? Jeez, man. So, even back in the day, I was like, why do they even let me put an X on it? That doesn't make any sense. There's copper, there's chests, there's a burial chamber, there's an old boat with jewels. Skeleton pile. Damn it. I'm just annoyed that I have to do this whole trip back home. That's alright. There's a lot of copper around here too. Still no sign of that troll. Which means we're probably going to see it any second. Is that copper? is it different than the one I have marked? No. I think it is. Well, that's a chest. I'm stupid. Alright. I'm just gonna do the dungeon. And I guess enough copper to get us... Well, yeah, whatever. Just gonna do that other dungeon. I'm not even looking for the troll now that I'm just sort of mildly annoyed, but it's alright. Valuables do we have? I don't want to just put stuff in here. Okay. All right. Coins. Sure, we'll put meat in there. That's a fair trade. And we'll put bones, deer head. It's a lot of bones. We should hang on to that. Skeleton head. And we'll eat one of those pieces. That'll finish it off. I don't need wood and stones. Alright. Let's put this up there. Let's put this there. Honey and meat. That is a good combo. Barbecue sauce, basically. That's more or less what honey would be, right? You can make a great barbecue sauce with a honey base. Most barbecue sauces are sugar. Mark Zuckerberg's favorite is the blood taken from foreskins. That's what he's like. He's one of those guys. No, I think he's just an evil monster. Oh, God. Fuck you. Fuck you. Do they poison or just hurt? I can handle being hurt. You're creeping me out, ghost. I didn't get any poisoning or something. That was cool. The Mark Zuckerberg references to his weird appearance where he was pretending to have a regular backyard barbecue with his boys, and they were enjoying baby rays. Sweet baby rays. Oh, it's already edited. Yeah, thanks. I really needed the help for Vegavisor. So yeah, if you YouTube Mark Zuckerberg barbecue sauce or something, you're in for at least upwards of 15 seconds of entertainment. It's not a montage, so they're kind of annoying. It's really weird. He's just standing around but you can't. That's so interesting about power dynamics. Like, it's your boss, and he's like one of the world's most powerful people, one of the wealthiest people in human history. And you're just going to sit around in his backyard. And I very highly doubt that that's his backyard. It looks like a backyard of someone who lives in suburban Toledo. It looks like very produced. And maybe it is. He probably has shit tons of houses and stuff. Might even be on his yacht for all I can fucking tell. But he is pretending to try to be a normal guy. I can pull off normal guy pretty good. You want to sit around in the backyard and barbecue? Back when I used to drink, I'd just get drunk and we'd play cornhole toss game. I built my own cornhole game. Bought a 6-inch hole saw precisely for that, and I still have it. The 6-incher. Hole saw. 6 inches wide, which, believe me, I'm not making a penis joke because that's a curse. Nobody. There's physics. Okay. All right. also a similar issue if that's how big a vagina is sized as well, okay? Not that there'd be any shame or guilt. Not that there should be any shame if that's someone's lot in life. But if that is your lot in life, you could open them. You could rent out space. Storage. All right, sorry. I can't. I shouldn't. It's just, you could have huge babies. Birth. That's crazy. Isn't birth just nuts? You squirt out a fucking living baby? It's got a soul. Comes out screaming at you and stuff. Or just like smiling sometimes. I remember my brother's daughter. So this is a long time ago. She's got to be in her... I don't even know how old my niece is. I mean, she might even be in her 20s by now. I'm a deadbeat uncle, which is nice because they don't put you in jail for being a deadbeat uncle. She was born. She was like brand new. This gorgeous little human. This little thing. I'm not a baby guy, but I think there is a human kind of like, oh my god, a baby. Like, that's part of the genius of the spoilers here. Mandalorian spoilers about to come up. I'll be quick. I'm not going to get into plot spoilers, but just in case you have no idea what the premise is. 30 seconds. Give me 30. Skip ahead 30 seconds. Press the L button on your keyboard 3 times on the YouTube video. That'll jump ahead 30 seconds. And the J button will back up. L and J are like in video editing, it's called shuttling. You can go forward and backward. K pauses it. Go ahead, try it on your keyboard right now. It's really nice. It's actually a good way to get through long, boring videos like the one I'm making right now. Anyway, there is something in our minds and our bodies and whatever for protecting babies, I believe. And the Mandalorian is a guy caring about a baby. He's running around with a baby. That's basically the premise. That's okay. End of spoilers. It's so not a spoiler. So I think there's just that even people who are like, ooh, babies, ooh, no, I don't want a fucking baby. Even us types are still like, protect the baby. Like if a baby fell over or someone was like stumbling and like letting go, I would be like, oh, no. Like it would be a huge emergency the moment that the baby is under threat. I don't want to fucking feed the baby and be like a baby's father or all that bullshit, but I think you instinctively have this like super powerful DNA. How could that DNA not go all the way back? Protecting your offspring, even the offspring that looks like that's not yours precisely. I mean, I know that there are some animals that will go kill the infanticide stuff, but that's not what I'm talking about. Humans are so social. And most of our ancestors probably had no idea who their fathers were. So they were kind of all the fathers. There weren't that many deadbeat uncles because everybody was banging each other. So they all cared for everybody. But, yeah. All right. Well, that was good. Maybe we should do some mining just to be able to fucking... God damn it. All right. We'll just do some tin mining. How about that? That'll... Oops. I wasn't even watching my stuff back there. Yeah, we have enough room for some tin. I was already thinking about titling this video. Like, this is not even sure what I would do, but this was all going to be like the big elder fight. But no, turns out it's just a guy mugging skeleton houses. Oh yeah, so my brother's baby, fresh out the oven, and they let family in and stuff. I wasn't in the room, I wasn't going, come on, push. What are you, wussy? Push, what you Jesus, looks easy. I was mansplaining birth to my brother's wife as she was, no, I'm obviously not. Anyway, we all go in and see her, and she's this cute little baby. It's got all the human characteristics and shit. And I put a camera in her face and take a picture, because that's what you do. And it flashes, and I'm like, are baby eyes ready for flashes? I feel like maybe I fucked up her eyes. And to this day, no, she's fine. She's totally healthy. But yeah, it was just goofy. I was just like, oh, that's probably can't be great. Just this just a giant bright flash. The thing's its eyes have been alive for, well, and you know, been out in the world for just a little while. Well, we'll just fuck it. We'll leave it. Even if it goes away, there's plenty. All right, so I'm gonna go stash stuff in La Casa over here. Then we're gonna make a boat. Can't believe that boat got destroyed. Gotta come up with more boating protection systems. And then we're gonna head out. And then we'll end the video when we get home. Could end it right here, but I kind of feel like I like this. Okay, let's grab all of our. Nah, watch, we're gonna get killed on our way back. I got tons of Surtling cores. Carrot seeds, hell yeah. I don't know what else I don't think it really matters. Okay, so I need oh, no. Okay. And I do need some wood. Oh, I thought I had. I think I dumped it somewhere else. Okay. Just heard something. Nope. Okay. Is there? I threw a hammer away, I think. So what do I need? I need stones, don't I? 2. And sure, why not? I'm probably gonna need those actually. We'll put the flaming ones in here. I doubt that's gonna be the difference if it becomes an issue, but come on, pick up the wood. Don't have enough room for a hammer. All right. Where's the bench? So, okay. Oh yeah, duh, I'm not making the thing right now. Okay. Resin and wood. That's 6. Wait a minute. Sorry, let me just do some repairs. Ugh. Fucking tedious ass sailing. Alright, hang on, my butt's getting... Okay. Alright. Guys having fun? Let me know in the comments below. It's pine trees, man. Kill the deer. Kill him. All right. 23. Okay. fucking thing is growling, isn't it? You guys are sure worked up over there, aren't ya? Oh yeah, just 'cause they canceled the Friday night football game on ya. Well, sure, you know, not every night the refinery blows up, you know? I mean, gosh, 14 of your dads are dead. You still want to play the frozen the frozen tundra Hawks? That's the town across the street. I'm in the river. Okay, good improv, Hank. Real fucking great. Industrial disasters are something I kind of enjoy. Not that I'm glad that they happened kind of way, but like industrial disasters. You want to get freaked out? I'm not even going to tell you how bad it was. Google or YouTube Texas City disaster. Okay? Do it after you watch this video. Or open a new tab. Do it. Texas City disaster. All right, now that we have all my valuables, let's go get attacked by a sea serpent. Door closed? Yes. Is there anything else here I need to grab? Let me sorry, I know, I'm gonna be thorough here. I'm really annoying to travel with because I'm the guy who's like, wait a minute. Do we have the maps? All right, okay, let's go. Oh, wait. Do we have the Twizzlers? Okay, let's go. It's time to go. Twizzlers. Wait, I gotta go pee. Hold on, if I don't pee, I won't be able to relax. Alright, guys, that was a fun time. We we did a bunch of surveying. And discovered lots of shit. There's a shit ton of... I mean, this is a great little spot for mining and stuff, so we're going to definitely be returning. And it's not... It's far enough to be a haul, I suppose, but it's not super far. Let's get some wind going here. Bye, house. Bye. Do you guys wave at stuff like when you leave it? That's kind of fun. Goodbye, tree by the driveway. All right, kids. Wave to the mailbox. Goodbye, mailbox. Wave to the Carl's Jr., boys. Goodbye, Carl's. Carl's Jr. Oh, shit. Ah, fuck. Come on, wind. Wave to the Chucky... The Cucky. The Cucky cheeses. Well, I'm not going to top that humor. Alright, yeah, look at that. Well, that was our encounter with the Elder. I was even ready to fucking fight him. But it's stupid me, because I wasn't planning, forgot to grab most of... Oh, what the fuck? God. Now when sea serpents attack, I'll have even less time. There's no shortcut here. There's just hope the wind is nice. So far it seems pretty good. I do like that these rocks will catch you, because the world is kind of like that. They're like when you're near the coast, you're just asking for it. Unless human beings have been around forever and they've developed shipping lanes, and you know, over the years gets cleared up. But there's still areas where you're like, don't go there, don't go there. But you know, there must have been all sorts of pirate. It's not like they had GPS. They didn't have Garmin. I'm talking about like 1991. No, but like, you know, all the ancient days and ancient times, there were like times where boats, everything was probably going great, maybe in some new lands, and then boom, we've struck a rock. Why do we all have British accents? It's the only way Americans can understand movies. All right, no problem. History's crazy that way, isn't it? Isn't it, governor? I sometimes nail the British accent. Sometimes I just fucking nail it. See? That little island of that little sandbar. Get him. Hey. Fucking nailed him. He was already running. Alright, good. That felt good. That made me proud. You know what's creepy about hunting? I'm not even necessarily opposed to hunting. I think actually, I eat meat. I would like to go hunting. I kind of want to... I feel like in a world... I'm always compromising my principles. Sometimes hypocritically. Sometimes it just feels like, oh, fuck, I got Starbucks and I have a plastic cup that's going to exist for millions of years. It's probably... I know you can go into Starbucks and they can make shit in your metal bottle if you want. So I'm not always... You know, that's a minor example. So much plastic. We use so much plastic. Just order something from the internet and you get plastic. It's just so crazy how much plastic we fucking use. Myself included. What am I talking about? Oh, hunting. As a meat eater, I feel like I would be healthier to eat game and catch my own food. That would be kind of a luxurious sort of thing in a way, in a privileged kind of way. If I ever can reach that point, it's not something I could do now. Although it's still, yeah, I mean, it's not like travel and storage and hunting licenses. So yeah, I bought the steak I'm going to eat tonight was manager's discount meat. I like that the deer run away, but the one fool comes. I often wait for meat to go on sale since I've been on a tight budget for most of my last few years. Few years. Good guy. Yeah, let's put a hole in him. Maybe he'll. Damn it. So I usually buy cheaper meats filled with hormones and whatever the fuck else they put in factory-produced meat. It is what it is. And tonight, there's a little section. There's all the meats. And then there's this bacon. And little breakfast patties and breakfast sausages and stuff. And then right next to that, there's this little corner where they put meat they haven't given up on. Because you know grocery stores are tossing out shit tons of meat. They're just getting rid of all kinds of meat, you know? Meat. Nothing but fucking waste. And then they lock the dumpsters. Especially not just meat, the deli and stuff. So it's insane how much food is wasted that way. But hey, you know what? If you can't sell it at a profit, its only value is garbage. Not feeding somebody. That's capitalist logic. It's disgusting. So let's set that aside. So they put a sticker on it that is a 30% discount on its already reduced price. So I buy it sometimes. It's not the only meat I'll buy because I try not to spend more than like $1 or $2 or $3 a pound. I figure if I can get like a whole steak for under $8, that's pretty good. I try to go for under $5, but I'm definitely never going to be eating this steak was $17 a pound, and here's a big old fucking steak. I had a job, and the company was paying for this meal. We went to this place, and it was a $60 steak. Tasted like shit. No, it tasted fine, but it did not taste like I was getting a $60. It was like a steakhouse. I was doing cameraman stuff for the Young Turks. With Jimmy Dore when we were doing 2016 election coverage. So we were in Iowa. You might not think there's a lot of good food in Iowa, but every city has restaurants. They all know how to put butter and salt on stuff. French dressing. Come on, it's not that hard. And besides, beef and stuff in Iowa is, it's like cattle. I mean, I know people don't think of Iowa as a beef town, but Kansas, and there's a beef culture. This was a big steakhouse, Midwestern steaks and stuff, and fucking sucked, man. Fucking $60. I couldn't believe it. I was so excited because I wasn't paying for it. And everybody was getting, I mean, everything on the menu. I mean, the cheapest thing was in the 20s or 30s. It's not like I was like, you know, some people are much more comfortable with that kind of thing than I was, you know, than I am. And even if I had enough money to be able to comfortably buy a $60 steak, I don't even know how I would. I don't know if I ever could just be that cavalier. I'd have to have so much more money that it didn't even occur to me to look at the menu to care about the price at all. I don't think I'll ever get to that. I've had so many years where I've had to do every little fucking percentage calculation on every purchase. So it's very tiring, to be honest. Anyway, point is, didn't taste like a $60 steak. Did not at all. I don't know what it's supposed to taste like. $24 max. You know? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, so I'm buying meat. I'm going to cook a steak after we're done with this. It's a nice big old flat thing. I don't even know what the kind it is. It's got a bunch of fat and gristle. You fry it up just right, and it's nice and good with my... I describe myself as a garbage disposal when it comes to food. I feel very fortunate. I've known some people who are a little picky with the foods what they want to eat, or they're willing to eat, or what they simply refuse to put in their body, or they can even tolerate. Sometimes people just get sick. One of those on the opposite of that. My grandma lied to me once when we were younger. I think I was like 10, 11, 12, somewhere around there. And old enough to still be a dumb kid, but starting to get the independent thinking starting to come online, you know. And she had these steaks out on a paper towel. They looked a little weird, though. And I was like, oh, wow, what kind of steaks are these? No, I go, what are these? And she goes, they're steak. You'll love it. And I wasn't like a big steak kid. But I was like, oh, steak. And then I took a bite. They seemed weird. And it was all granular and funky. And it was like, and it was like some kind of weird and I kind of looked at her and I looked at my dad and I was like, and I suddenly put the pieces together that she had lied. It was liver. And I went and I barfed, which probably was a little performative, but I went and barfed. And then I laid down on the couch. But I didn't eat anything else. I was so grossed out. And they let me. I think when you barf, your parents are like, oh, the fucking kid, obviously something upset him. Just let him watch 60 Minutes. Who cares? Fuck it. He'll watch Sesame Street. Put on Crossfire. He'll be weird in his 30s. Let him watch John McLaughlin. So that was a story. Anyway, steak I got tonight. Delicious. It's turning dark. You can actually deal with a little. It's not rot. You'd probably throw it out if you're being. I've eaten since I've started doing keto in the last 3 or 4 years, off and on. I fell off of it substantially in the last year. Not just mostly because of stress, you know, pizza therapy, etc. That angled tree. We're gonna call that Angled Tree Island. Terrible name for a tree, for a land filled with trees that are probably full of islands that have angled trees, probably. Oh yeah, so I'm just gonna fry it up in some salt and pepper and some coconut oil or butter. Probably coconut oil. Got a bunch. Just restocked. It has a higher smoke point than butter, which means you can kind of give it some tougher temps without it burning. Butter's great for steaks, though. But the trick with butter is to like melt a bunch with garlic. Sometimes I'll just once the steak is kind of mostly done, I'll just put a couple pads of butter on top, put some garlic in that. Or I'll put the garlic in the oil if there's any oil or steak juices in the pan. Let the garlic sear up. Kind of, it garlic ups everything else. Everything else becomes essenced by garlic. And, okay, my aim here is 4. That's alright. And, yeah, so then, tonight's one will be, why was I talking about it? It was in the 30% discount managers department. So this is $4. I don't know, whatever. It is big, but it's thin. It's thin. So it's going to cook quickly. Yeah. That's all I can think about right now. Although it's getting a little bit late, I might just push past it. I had a salad earlier. Only cried a little. I cry when I make salad. because I usually use onions, and onions remind me of my parents' divorce. No, I don't. Do not cry. I actually celebrate my parents' divorce. What a fucking mistake it would have been for those two to stay married. Yeah, so, but it's going to be fun. Medium-high heat. You could go super hot. Sometimes you'll see that in cooking advice tips or whatever. Like, it'll work, but I don't know. Medium-high is fine. Low is usually problematic with steaks. You tend to dry it out and cook it a little too much. And it takes forever. Just gotta feel it though, you know? You gotta trust it. You gotta and you gotta get good at the leap of faith of taking it out before it's really done. I'm so worried about serpents. There's a thing called carryover heat where if you think of the way the heat is being applied to the meat, it's coming from the heat of the pan and maybe ambiently from the air around it, but generally from the oil and the heat in the pan. So say this is a piece of meat. The heat starting here, the heat travels through it, right? So the outside is much hotter than the inside. Carryover heat isn't that more energy is being added. It's that this 314 degree flesh down here will even out with the 116 degree flesh in the middle, bringing it all the way up, everything up to like 25 degrees or something like that. 125 degrees internal temperature is pretty is safe for meats. Don't Google this first. I'm not giving medical advice. Did you see that thing come into focus? That's funny. There's the old campfire, forever commemorating our trials. And this is also right by where the serpent attacked. So carryover heat is something you take out your meat off the heat. Although if you sous vide, that's a whole different thing, and I definitely suggest looking into sous vide if you like to cook. Wendy in our chat says she made stir fry. Yeah. Do you do like a big hot, real hot pan, like with a lot of jostling? And that's one way they say to do it. I don't think it's the only way to really do it, but I've seen those. I've had periods with stir fry. It's tasty. Who doesn't love a properly stir fried bunch of stuff? Keep smacking my lips like that, and those will usually pop up real hard on the waveforms. Oh shit, my food. So, I don't remember. Yeah, hey, whatever. I don't care what kind of steak I get. I don't actually pay that close attention to the cut. I mean, but I don't know, like, oh, yes, a London broil, or, yes, let's all go. Let's all have a New York strip. I don't know. USDA something. Like, I look at it. But the stuff I'm going to cook today is like, today's the last night I can cook it. It's mostly, like, discolored. So, that's the plan. Although I might just go to McDonald's. Pepsi. Penguins can kiss my ass. What the hell? Oh, fucking sale. Oh yeah, so you take it off the heat. Usually, I mean, you can eat it right away, generally. And I've actually noticed with steaks, this is just my own observation, it's kind of hard to tell when it's done. Oh, that's right, the leap of faith. Just trusting that because most beginner meat cooks are going to overcook. It's super easy to do. You feel like you need to be safe. You don't want to take any risks. So go ahead and overcook it. Some people are just nuts about their, like, they cook their steaks into hockey pucks, and they're disgusting. They're all dried and hard, and it's nasty. Wendy says, yep. All right. Hell yeah. Yeah. Good hot stir fry. So this is really only applicable to those who like are looking for proper. Not to say that it's improper to overcook your meat, but I would nobody who is trying to help. I would never teach that. I'd never be like, yeah, it's fine. I mean, it is fine. Do whichever the fuck you want. That's your taste, but that's not. You're killing so much of. Anyway, whatever. That's fine. It is fine. Who cares? But you take it off, and then it might be slightly undercooked, but the carryover heat will help it heat up, especially if you tent it with foil. The other reason and they call it, you don't have to necessarily let it rest. I tend to not. Oh, the thing I was saying I observe is one way I can kind of tell that it's more or less done is, boy, this is really turning off the vegans and the vegetarians, I'm sure. The juices will start to kind of seep out, meaning you'll be able to, it almost starts to bleed. It's watery. It's the juices. I mean, come on, it's not blood. It's reddish, I guess. There's probably blood in there, but we're talking about animal flesh. Let's not pretend like we're not eating fucking animals here. But it kind of seems like it's telling you it's done by, like, it'll sort of start to seep. And to me, that's saying that enough heat has reached the middle that the juices are starting to be pushed out. And actually, so the resting thing, was that a fish jumping? I think I saw something. The resting thing is, again, I could be a little wrong here, but I'm pretty sure I'm more or less right with this, is that the heating process causes the cells to break a bit. That's what cooking does, is it makes food more easy to chew and easy to digest, because it's basically it's changing the protein structures of it, so it's not so rough, or it's not so well held together. Let me handle that little rock there like a pro, like Tony Hawk. What if Tony Hawk dies skateboarding and then he just like falls and just cracks his head just wrong, just oh no. He died doing what he loved, wearing knee pads. I didn't pause between that. Okay. When it's resting, what you would call resting is to put foil over it or whatever. Just let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes. I don't like it because it starts to get colder. You can actually like heat up your plate, and there's other ways of doing that too. But I don't know. I kind of get annoyed with that because it just seems like you're wasting. I like to have it nice and hot and stuff, so I actually don't really do this much. But the juices are pushed out of the cells as their protein structure is changing from cooking, but they're still in between the cells. And so resting is that it gives the juices sort of a chance to sort of like resettle and absorb back into the structure, the newly changed protein structures that you just changed by cooking it. Thus, when you go to bite into them or cut into it, some juices will escape, but a lot of it will make it up into your mouth and makes it for a better bite. This must be so horrifying to people who aren't meat eaters. And I don't think that's bullshit. I think there actually is something to that. Because if you cut it right away, juices just go flying. It's like a porno set. So the juices will all get kind of disseminated around, and they'll end up on your plate. And then you can pick up your plate and drink it. I think you should lift a plate up to your mouth and to your face on a first date, because it's basically, especially if you're going to marry the person, and you tell them that, say, because we're going to get married, I am going to drink meat juice off my flat bowl. But yeah, or lobster juice. That's the other. All right, well, that was fun. Lots to say. Let's kill this bird. My nemesis. Yes! Turn, motherfucker. Oh, crap. Alright, let's get some wind. Maybe that'll help. hand is rotating. Oh, maybe we can back up. What do you do if you're like straight up stuck? Oh shit. Fuck. Oops. I'm gonna try something here. Is this tin? No. Well, this is one method. Oh god. Make sure I have enough stamina here. Let me am I stuck on the wall? Okay. As long as I can stand somewhere. Why is it? Alright, let's see if that did anything. Huh? Got me forward just a tiny bit. It's trying. Steer left, steer left, steer left. It just looks like there's plants. Ugh. The waves come and the waves help. Perfect. Okay. Our friend Wendy in the chat is saying, tap it. If it feels like when you tap your cheek, it's rare. Chin is medium and forehead is well done. Yeah, forehead, I agree with that. I've heard that too, the tapping, and I've also heard like the pad on your thumb, like here, is also a way of, and you could, depending on how you hold your fist. Oh, sorry. Let me make sure we're still going forward. Depending on how you hold your fist, it changes how this pad part feels. So if like this is soft, and the more of a fist you make, the more firmer it gets. And there's a way to like kind of tell the temperatures. I don't doubt that that's a way that works. I'm not skeptical that that's bullshit. I don't think it is. But I've tried that and it doesn't. I don't know. It's not precise enough for me. The best way is a thermometer. I have a digital thermometer. I actually have two. One has an alarm on it that I use for stuff in the oven. But I have this little, like, it's red handled. I sell them on Amazon. They're not expensive. Nice, good probe, sharp at the end, and Celsius and Fahrenheit readouts, or Kelvin if you want. No, it doesn't do Kelvin. And let me see something here. I just want to try throwing away. Oh no, it's underneath. I was hoping it would stay on the raft. Because what if it occurred to me, like, what if I could just throw all my crap on the raft? Still got to try the cart. Okay, we can get some wind here. And that's the best way for me. I mean, I think that's about as good as it can get. And you don't have to necessarily, like, the con of a probe thermometer is you're poking holes in your food, in your meat, and you're giving some room for juices to get out. Yeah, not much. You don't sit there and stab it everywhere. Don't do it a whole bunch. Just, check it, see where it is, especially if it's big. But you can also find more visceral meat talk here, but you can there's cracks. There's like gaps that are connected by sinews and tissues and fat stretch, little stripes of, you can poke into your meat without really sticking it all the way through. You know what I mean? Like, I use that to sort of probe around. So I'll just sort of see. And you kind of know. I've eaten probably 500 steak. Yeah, that's a lot. But like, I've eaten mostly meat in the last 3 or 4 years. So I've had more steaks in the last 3 or 4 years than I have in way more steaks in the last 3 or 4 years than in the previous 37 years. So But yeah, no, I get you. The chin thing. I never heard of the chin one. This steak has a beard on it. This world could be about like a tenth the size and still be gigantic. Alright, so let's see our loot here. We got 16 tin, 13 Surtling cores. That's pretty cool. 12 amber pearls. 172 coins. That's going to fetch a pretty price. 18 ambers. 9 rubies. And 1 jar of Grandma's Spit. The Queen's Jam. This actually is multiple queens. It's not a apostrophe S jam. I can avoid this rock. There we go. Pleasant. No, you can't shoot while you're sitting down? Look at the wood coming right out of my back. That doesn't look comfortable. Look at that deer right there. Oh, man. There's a boar up on the... Okay. Gonna crash my boat here. Alright. This was something else, wasn't it? We built the second base. We traveled all the way over here. We've discovered the power of maps, no longer having to rely on my somehow effective memory. It was actually kind of working. I have a pretty good brain for maps for some reason, I think. So, great. That deer. Deer's, I think it's in love. I think it's in love with that stump. Not anymore, it's not. Oh yeah. Wait, no, there won't be any room. Yeah, there will. Feed me. What am I? Well, that's it? No, I'm out of weight. Okay. Well, let's just... Do they stay forever if I just leave them out? I don't know. All my metal and my coal and everything else? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. So, this was a good day. We did a lot. We accomplished much. We have a fairly straightforward goal ahead of us to get back to the whatchamacallit, the place where the Ekathir's dad lives. And let's see, we'll put some stuff away here. I've got a big jar of or big chest. What the fuck? Sorry, here we go. God, I got 18 of those things I could make. I wonder if what other things, if any, I'll ever need those for. Just had to bring one of these, man. I hope. I don't know what else it could mean by its kids. Maybe there's something I missed. Maybe there's some other thing that totally should have been obvious. That's always possible with my dumb doofus brain. Wait, that's not... Oh, I was doing it in reverse. I was like, wow, it's got so many. 740 coins. Value 100. Value 400. Where? Where's the value? If the value is from trading, I get it. The only other thing is maybe it's for I have some seeds that all outside still. Putting into like weapons and hilts and jeweled, it is a sign of like you know, you're really powerful and strong because you have that shit. I don't know. I have no idea. Well, we're home. Made it back. Got the bees. Got honey. Got our sex tree. The bees are happy. I'm happy. I got honey. I got carrots. I got all kinds. This is so tedious. You gotta go this one by one. No seeds here, huh? Come on. What the F? Needs a roof. I like my defensive thing. I have no clue if any of it works. Thank you for watching, everybody. It's been a treat. I hope you're enjoying this. Let me know if you are. Or if you're not, I guess, too. There's so many other options if you're not. Put the meat, the carrot in there. Okay, so we know what we're going to do next time, at least. We'll probably gear up a bit. And, well, look at us, man. We're expanding. Yeah, this is fun. We are making our way in the world today, and it's taking everything we got. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Check the description. Buy a woodworking product from me. I'm not just going to sell garbage. I'm making stuff and then selling it as garbage. No, I'm just joking. So that's happening. By the time you're watching this, for folks watching on SuckProfessor, should already be up, I hope. And that's all I got. Thanks for watching. This has been great. Thank you, everybody on Twitch, for watching along with me as I record. You guys get worse audio than the SuckProfessor uploads. Although once it's dialed in, it usually is fine. It's been real nice. Had a great time hanging out with you guys today. We'll see you some more. Bye-bye. Take care.